Well, Coach, just you talked about the third period. You guys seemed like offensively turned it around a little bit. You 16 shots. Would you like what you kind of saw then?
Yeah, I liked us for long stretches of the first. The second period was ugly both ways. No one really made any plays through that stanza, but third period, I mean, that's our guys. They want it. They wanted to find a way past that goalie and light the building on fire, as a great crowd. But their kid was feeling good in there. He saw a lot of pucks, probably needed a little bit better net front presence. But it was a good hockey game, really close. I mean, that's all 4 games with these guys have been extremely close. Outside of the penalty in the first, it was a really good hockey game.
What was explained to you on the penalty? I watched it back and I couldn't see much, personally. Where was it? I mean, do you know where the penalty was? Like, what did they tell you?
It was high in the zone. Good challenge by their staff, I guess.
Talk about Zach. I mean, this is another big game from him, and I know obviously he gives up the goal on the power play, but that's 1 goal in 180 minutes. Yeah,
he's played well. Another Saturday, another strong performance by him. I feel like our team defended pretty well in front of him for the most part. I think we probably had the better of the chances tonight. I'll have to go back and watch, but again, 5-minute penalty. If you take 5-minute penalties, and yesterday's was a 5-minute penalty on back-to-back nights, one's going to go in. That's the tale of the night right there. The penalty call is the tale of the night.
How about your seniors, Coach? I mean, this is a night to celebrate them in a lot of ways too. But to send them off, what they've sort of meant. Can you just sort of embody that?
Yeah, you can't really in words sitting here at this moment, but like I told our guys, regardless of the score tonight, there is a touch of sadness because you feel the end is near with this group, this family for year one. But for the guys that will be moving on from this program, their impact, and they're never going to leave us. I mean, these guys are they're the foundation of this whole program, and this program is going to enjoy a lot of success. There's going to be so many great nights, and they were the ones that set us up for success right from the start. It was a sold-out crowd tonight, and a lot of those people were drawn because of some of the success this group has had. How our guys have been available on campus and in the community, how they've represented themselves. They're a really likable group. It's easy to cheer for them, because they do everything the right way. And blessed, fortunate, whatever word you want to use. We everyone from our staff to our players has individual stories of how these guys have impacted them, and they're always going to be with us.
My understanding, they have an alumni event already kind of set up in the offseason, but for alumni, is it golf outing?
Yeah, I wish I could call myself an alumni of Augustana, but these guys are fortunate enough to do so. They already got things going. They enjoy it here. This is their happy place, and these teammates are their brothers.
You mentioned the third sellout. I mean, to have that, you guys have only played a handful of games here this season, but to have 3 already, I mean, can you tell me what that means about how the broader community is sort of accepting of this program?
That's exactly right. They're accepting. There was a vision to bring hockey here because they felt like it would be something great. It's proven true, and we're just getting started. So, our fan support, our students, like new fans, new hockey people, the hockey community in Sioux Falls, like it's pretty cool. We're pretty fortunate, and we're really looking forward to the next one.
12 wins in your first season. Is this something you envisioned when you first, kind of began this whole thing?
I didn't have any expectations. I asked our guys to not have any expectations either, because the ones that a lot of people were giving us were pretty low. That's why we went with We Hold the Pen, because we wanted to write our own story, and we figured if we gave our best every day to each other, we could have a chance. It's been a pretty cool journey. Not many people fortunate as I am to go through something like this, but it's been pretty cool. A lot of growth, personal growth, team growth. It's not always been easy, but rewarding is something it certainly has been.
Going back to your performance tonight, what is something that you wanted to see out of the guys on this?
We had a strong game yesterday. There's a meaningless exhibition shootout at the end that decides a winner. And so you're bummed out that you lose in a shootout. But we had a really strong game. There's a lot of elements that I liked. And Alaska Fairbanks is a well-coached team. They play with a ton of energy, and they make it really difficult for you to find any time and space, and frustration can set in. We wanted the same game, but just a little better. We were probably close to having the same game, but we know with our guys, like if we get a goal, we take a whole new life. We weren't able to get one past this kid. Credit to them and their team, really good team, and their goalie had a heck of a night.